Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Happiness Handmade. My name is Lisa and I am a lover of all things crochet. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. This video is going to be all about my retail space restock. So I want to give you an update on how it's going at the Painted Tree, how it's going at my other retail space, the Queen Bee, and then I thought it would be really fun to take a little trip to a local yarn store here in Kansas City. I learned about this yarn store from a fellow Kansas City crocheter, and I thought it would be really fun to stop in and show you guys what we have, what type of yarn stores we have here in Kansas City. So if you have been following me for some time now, you know that I have a retail space in the Painted Tree Boutiques. If you're unfamiliar with what Painted Tree is, it's basically a really large store that allows smaller businesses to rent spaces of various sizes and then sell their merchandise there, and in my case sell my crochets there. So I have the smallest space available at the Painted Tree, which is a shelf. So I have a shelf space at the Painted Tree and I have been loving it so far. I do have a whole playlist about my retail spaces and the Painted Tree, and there's a few videos about how I got into the Painted Tree, what my experience was, figuring out the booth, like what the booth is going to look like. And then also, am I making money? How is that going? Where am I at? And I really want to do another like recap on how much money I'm making and, is it worth it, right? Am I going to re-up the space? This video is going to really be focused more on retail, restock, and showing you everything that I'm going to restock for the fall. We're kind of doing a little bit of a changing of the seasons. It's August now, so want to make sure that my spaces are ready to go for fall. So think fall decor, fall plushies, Halloween type plushies, cozy crochets, things like that. So want to walk you through all of that. And then I definitely want to do another like recap video of like, how is it going? So, but until then, I want to like really get them stocked up really well for the fall, because if you did watch that video, you know that it has been a pretty slow summer. So I'm really looking forward to these colder months coming up, holidays coming up. Everyone has told me that the holidays should be busier. And when I say everyone, I mean other vendors and business owners that sell at the Painted Tree. They say that the summer months can be slow, but you make up for it in the fall and winter time. So that is my hope. We are going to restock these spaces and stuff them with like the best of the best things that I can bring. So want to walk you through what I plan on stocking with. I also just want to give you some updates on what's happening with Happiness Handmade, what I have going on this fall, what I'm hoping to accomplish in the next couple of weeks, couple of months, talk a little bit about markets, and let's go from there. So get your whips, get your hooks, get your fiber fill, get your yarn, and let's get into it. I also made this cute little list a couple weeks ago, and it's so funny that I made this a couple of weeks ago, you guys, because I still, I really can't mark anything off of this list yet. I've crocheted a lot, but none of it's like all done, right? So all the Mabel chickens are crocheted, but I need to add the eyes, and all the blue dumpster fires are made, but I need to add the tags or the little signs, So I'm going as fast as I can. You guys know how it goes. Crochet is just a time-intensive thing, and it's the best, and we love it, and it's our passion, and it's our favorite thing ever, so I'm really not complaining. But when it comes to inventory, we are always struggling with our inventory, and I laugh because I have a really good stock, really good inventory right now. Like, I'm really grateful for what I have, but I don't want to pack all of these things up and take them. I love having these for when I do my live selling, when I go live on Palm Street, or when I do my lives on YouTube. So I like having this like set up in our crochet corner here. So I don't want to take all of those away. I want to just keep adding to what I have. So that's the goal anyway. Okay, so on this list, like I said, Mabel chickens, emotional support dumpster fires, of course, axolotls. Those did so well at at my spring market. I've sold a couple at the Painted Tree. I haven't sold any at the Queen Bee. I have them there too. So I've been kind of eyeing that, seeing how the axolotls do at the retail spaces. They seem to be doing much better at markets. They definitely are doing much better at markets. But my retail spaces, not as strong as I thought they would be. So definitely going to make some more axolotls, not necessarily for the retail space, but for my markets. And then my loveys, of course. So I've sold a couple cow loveys over at the Queen Bee. I have a cow lovey at the Painted Tree currently. That hasn't sold yet, but definitely want to add some more cow loveys to the Queen Bee. I think the Highland is still there, but the regular like dairy cow sold. So make some cow loveys, and then of course pumpkins, pumpkin garlands. Like really go back to my roots of my like home decor. So I've been live with my business for just over 1 year now. I have become an official LLC. So it is Happiness Handmade LLC. That happened in my first year. So I feel like I'm like just getting started, right? Like I know it's been a year, but we've done so many different like trial and error things. And I'm really like feeling like I'm starting to get into a groove a little bit with YouTube and live selling and things like that. So I'm excited for my year 2 of Happiness Handmade. But year 1, something that really popped off were my pumpkins and my pumpkin garlands, especially on Etsy. And so I haven't had a fall season yet at my retail spaces. I've only had like the very end of winter, like February. So think Valentine's Day into spring and summer. So this will be my first fall experience at the retail side of the house. I did do one market in the fall last year and it went well. It's so cute to think about now. Like I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know what to bring or what to make. I've learned so much since then. And I already have some markets lined up for this fall. So I'm excited to see how my pumpkin garlands do there, and I'm really excited to see how they do at my retail spaces. So pumpkins, pumpkin garlands, and then I also want to add candy corn and Halloween garlands. I have a super cute Halloween garland that did pretty well on Etsy last year. Hoping that does well again. Add a couple of those to my retail spaces. And then keychains. Like I said, I've never made keychains before, so I really need to like step up the keychain game because they're so cute. They're so quick to make, as we know as crocheters, they're super quick to make, but they're cute and fun, and you can do a bit of a lower price point, so it like brings people in. Definitely need to work on the keychains. So that's the list, you guys. It is a tall order. I'm excited though. Like I'm really looking forward to fall. I think all of us crocheters and even like any of our like small business friends, this is like our time, right? Like the markets and like the fall markets and like all the things going on. It's like really exciting. So I'm excited to get into this fall, but I really want to make sure that I'm setting my business up for success. And to me, that means inventory. So definitely going to keep cranking those out. Before I get to crocheting, I want to take you on a little field trip with me. We are going to go to a local yarn store here in Kansas City. I've never been to this store before. I just learned about it recently. It's called Yarn Social. So let's get going. I'm so excited. Come with me and let's check out this new yarn store. South of downtown Kansas City, there is the cutest little yarn store called Yarn Social, located in West Plaza. I heard about this from a fellow crochet friend, and I had never been to a specialty yarn store like this before. I'll typically get my yarns from the bigger box stores like Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and I love those stores too. But you guys, look at the amazingness in this store. I was blown away. They had so many different styles of yarn. They had specialty yarns. They had hand-dyed yarns. It was incredible. The different colors, like the color schemes were incredible. There were some yarns there. I had never seen colors of yarn in some of those colors, and it was just really fun to see.
They also had a cute little area that had stitch markers and scissors and all different types of tools that you would need if you were a crocheter or a knitter. So much yarn that, again, I had never even heard of some of these brands before. So it really introduced me to a lot of different types of yarn and a lot of different distributors of yarn. They also had this little back area that had wool. They had embroidery, floss. They also had some other various merchandise related to embroidery. And they also just had like a cozy little corner, you guys. Peep the Nicolas Cage pillow. I'm obsessed. But they also just had a cute little cozy area to just hang out and relax and, you know, maybe ask questions or crochet a little bit. They also had a back area that I didn't go into, but they had a back area that was available for classes or teaching crochet, which I thought was really awesome. On their website, they mentioned that they do offer classes from crocheters that are just learning all the way to some more specialized classes if you're looking for like more specific advanced stitches or advanced techniques. They really offer anything and everything. Again, you guys, look at all of the colors. It was so refreshing to go into a store that was really made just for us crocheters and knitters. It was just a really cool experience. The owner, her name is Trish. I got to meet her. She is so wonderful. I cannot wait to come back to this store now that I know that it's here and I have an idea of what they have. I have been wanting to make a cardigan. I've wanted to do wearables for a while. Really want to make a cardigan, and I think I have now found the perfect place to get the yarn for my cardigan. They also had this super cute book, Modern Crochet. It was gorgeous. All different types of wearables and home decor. You guys know me. I love doing my home decor in crochet. And so this book was super cool. Just a bunch of awesome stuff. So if you are in the Kansas City area, or if you are driving through or flying in for the weekend and you are a fan of crochet or knitting or yarn, or if you're just looking for a store off the beaten path, something to really get your creative juices flowing, I definitely encourage you to check out Yarn Social. I will definitely be back.
That was seriously the coolest store I have been in a long time. It was just really cool to have a store like so dedicated to like your own craft, right? Like we go to Michael's and Hobby Lobby and those other like bigger stores, and they're great. I love them. Like I love going into Michael's and those stores. Like they're so fun and relaxing and they're great. But to be able to go into a smaller store all about crochet and knitting was so cool. So I will definitely be back. All right, so let's get back into the retail restock. One thing I wanted to show you too, so I just got done pattern testing and it's out now. I'm sure this is out now by the time this video goes live. This pattern will be available. But my girl Chloe from My 3 Reasons has released her Betsy Booger. This is her Betsy Booger pattern. How stinking cute is this? She has a whole line of like itty bitty plushies and they're so cute. And the meaning behind them is really, really sweet. And I just love Chloe so much and I love her patterns. So I had the chance to pattern test for her. And this is my Betsy Booger. Look how cute she is. Look, she's even got her own little belly button, and I gave her a little smile. You don't have to add the smile. You can really make whatever facial expressions that you want, but I gave her a cute little smile. This is my first time trying the little like eyelash eyes, and I loved it. I really, really love them. I am definitely going to be doing more eyelashes. I want to try eyelashes on my lovies as well. Normally I'll just do like the one little line. I do have a YouTube tutorial out on how I embroider my eyes. We go really slow, step by step. So if that is something that you want to learn more about or want to get better at or try for the first time, It's a really good step-by-step tutorial. So you can find that in my playlist here on YouTube. And I'm really happy with the eyelashes. Little Betsy looks so cute. So I definitely want to make some more Betsy's. I want to focus, I gotta stick to the list, you guys. I gotta stick to the list. But I love our sweet little Betsy, and I will be definitely making more of her. So congratulations, Chloe. She's awesome. All right, so first up, we got our Mabel chicken. So you saw in a couple videos ago, I think it was a couple videos ago, I was cranking out as many Mabel chickens as possible because I also have some markets coming up in the fall. So I'm really just trying really hard to get as many things made as possible to restock my spaces and then focus on markets. And you know, when you get in a groove, when you just start like batching things, like you're either batching for markets or something, I'm kind of doing that, but making as many as I can with the amount of yarn that I have. So we have a couple different sizes and colors of Mabel chickens. I still need to add the eyes to these guys, but the crochet parts are done. And then, would you believe it, guys? I think I said this in a recent video as well. I've never made keychains. Can you believe it? I've been to so many markets, I've never brought keychains. So I'm really excited to bring keychains to my markets, and I want to introduce keychains to the painted tree for sure. So I have a bunch of little chickens. Look at this cute like tweed, burlap blanket tweed, like orange and brown. I think this one's so cute. So I'll be adding like these little baby chicks and turning some of them into keychains. Others just like have regular baby chicks. I'm almost sold out of all of my chickens at the Queen Bee, so I definitely need to restock on the chickens there too. This pattern is by Oak and Marlowe. It's a super quick workup, and they do really, really well everywhere that I've gone so far. So they do well here in the Midwest. Hopefully they do well for you too. I also have my birthstone bunnies. So I have a birthstone bunny pattern available on my Etsy. I'll put the information in the description below. But these are my sweet birthstone bunnies. I also have one behind me here. She's my August birthstone bunny, and August is my birthday month. So had to make a cute little birthstone bunny for me. And then of course I have been cranking out some more birthstone bunnies. These might look familiar if you did purchase the pattern already. These were like the models for my pattern. But what's so cute about these guys is, and what makes them the birthstone bunny, is you can add a sweet little heart to the bottom of their foot, and you can add a bow if you want. And I encourage you to use the birthstone color in these like little accessory items here. So this is an example of like a February birthday. This is amethyst. So this is like the purple, and I thought that would be fun. Of course, you can choose any colors that you want. I do have a short tutorial on how to crochet this heart. So definitely check that out if that's something that you are interested in. But this was such a labor of love, and I'm so happy with how these sweet little birthstone bunnies came out. So definitely get your copy. I think they're going to do really well this like winter time during holiday season. I'm feeling really good about them. I have no data yet, but of course these will be going to both of my retail spaces, also at my markets. So I'll definitely let you know and give you a update on how they are selling, but really, really excited about these sweet little buns. Next up, we have the classic dumpster fire. Look how cute this guy is. Again, would you believe it? This is the first time I've ever made our emotional support dumpster fires. That's crazy to me. Like, I feel like I'm happy with like what I've made before, but I think like I was really focused on like getting loveys out and then working on patterns. And now for these fall markets, I really want to bring some like fun things to the market. My spring market, I had some fun plushies, but really wanted to work on some things that I've been wanting to make for a while and haven't had the chance to do it. So I'm making a ton of these cute little dumpster fires. These are made in Big Twist Posh that I have left over, as well as Cozy Cub and Posh Pearl from Michaels. So they're a little bit smaller in size, but I think this is honestly perfect. Like, this is really the size that I want for both of my retail spaces and for my markets. So I've gotten a lot of the blue ones done. I want to make different colors though. So like pinks, greens, purples, and of course the cute little fire there. Oh my gosh, they're so fun. And then I already have the little tags printed out, but I need to add them to all of these guys too. And I will be adding all these to both Queen Bee, Painted Tree, as well as the Mabel chickens, Queen Bee, Painted Tree, and I've made some more to get started on market prep as well. So lots and lots of crocheting has been happening, you guys, and I still have a lot to do. So emotional support dumpster fires are coming with me. Also, I wanted to show you, look what came in today, you guys. I'm so excited. So I ordered wholesale a bunch of stickers that I'm going to start adding to my items that are going to be shipped. I'm so excited about these. So as you guys know, my mission with Happiness Handmade is to spread God's light, love, and happiness to everyone, everywhere, with my makes, with my YouTube, with anything related to Happiness Handmade and my life, really, but you know, for the business. And I got all of these cute stickers that have all different types of super cute Bible verses on them. Like, make heaven crowded. Like, look how cute that is. And then Bible verses, like, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it, which is John 1:5. They're so cute. And then some of them are just like rainbows, and like, here's a sun, joy comes in the morning. Oh, there's so many cute ones. Let all that you do be done in love. Okay, so these are like super great, like inspirational Bible verses and quotes and just like really cute things like that I want to like just hopefully bring some, you know, bring some joy to someone, right? Like, bring them some encouragement and support. That's really the goal with these stickers. So every shipped order will come with a sticker or two from me. I'm really excited. This one says, "The Lord is my strength, my shield," and it's like a little wreath. Oh, these are so cute. I'm really excited about them. So again, I ordered in bulk, so I got like a ton here. So looking forward to be shipping these stickers off with the orders. Hey friends, so it's a couple days later, but progress has been made. I wanted to ask you guys something. So I've seen, I love watching crochet content as well. And I've seen where other crocheters will be crocheting while they're talking, or they will be like, they'll be crocheting, but they like speed it up, and then there's just like some music for a little bit. And then they, you know, they slow down the video, and then they talk more, and then they go back to crocheting. And then I also know people who have like crocheted off camera and then just come back and show you like their updates and like what they, like how far they've gotten. What do you guys think? What do you guys like? Like, I've kind of done different things in my videos. So I've done like different versions of, I've crocheted where I've like sped it up really fast, and others I've crocheted the item and then showed you later. What do you guys like? Like, let me know in the comments if, you know, you prefer one video over the other, one video style over the other. I try to keep things like upbeat and like moving fast. But I personally, when I'm watching crochet videos, I love seeing like the finished product. So I like seeing like, here's what I'm going to make, and now here is the finished product, or like, you know, wherever they are in the, I like the status updates. But I also know some people just really enjoy watching others crochet. Like, there's something really calming about watching others crochet too. So please let me know. I'm gonna keep kind of, you know, going back and forth between the two or three different styles, but I would love to hear from you guys, because I really want you guys to enjoy these videos and, you know, find comfort and joy out of them when you're watching them. So let me know in the comments what you think and what you like. Oh my gosh, you guys, this just came in the mail. I'm so excited. I have just off camera right now, something very, very, very exciting for my business. You guys, I have made the leap and Happiness Handmade is now an LLC. I am so excited to be taking this next step in my business journey. So we're getting up to about 1 year with Happiness Handmade. And throughout that first year, I've been just a sole proprietor. Like when it comes to taxes and things, I have been a sole proprietor for this business. But as I continue to grow and as I hope my continued growth, I hope my growth continues. And as it does, I want more and more my business to be separate from, you know, my personal accounts, you know, my personal taxes, right? I really want the business to be completely separate. This is just what's going to work for my family and me. This is not something that you have to do. Please, you know, if you have an accountant, if you have a CPA, if you have a tax professional, talk to them. Like, I really encourage you to have conversations with these professionals because, again, I do not have any business background. This is the first business that I've ever opened, that I've ever owned. I've never been a small business owner before. And we really don't have a lot of small business owners in our family even. So as much as I love getting advice and guidance from family members, and friends too, of course, but there's just not a lot. In my family, we don't really have any small business owners. So taking counsel from others who are in this space has really, really helped me with that decision. I'm so, so excited, you guys. So what came in the mail today was this amazing binder. And look, you guys, it says Happiness Handmade LLC on it. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see this. This is so crazy to me. Like, never in a million years would I thought I would ever own my own business, let alone have it be a business that I'm just so incredibly grateful for and I enjoy every minute of it. Nothing's really going to change as far as, you know, what I'm doing and going to markets and doing lives and things like that. I do have some other things in the works that I'm excited to share with you soon. But I, you know, want to make sure I get more done before I share all of that. But I think this is just another next great step. It will change a lot of how I manage like the back end of my business, like the back office of my business, which I feel like ready for to take the next step and just really excited overall. So if you have any specific questions on how I either made the choice to become an LLC or, you know, how I started that, of course, every state is going to be different. Here in Missouri, it's going to look different even than Kansas, which is like right next door. Kansas City is a border city. So we have literally like just a couple minutes, depending on where you are in Kansas City, you can be in either Kansas or Missouri. And there's different laws and permits and licenses and everything like that. So I, in no means, am an expert, but if you are wanting more, if you're wanting to ask more questions, definitely just don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to tell you a little bit more about my experience and how I went about making the decision and where I went to next once I decided, okay, this is what we want to do. So I had to share with you guys. This came in the mail today. This is so cool. I'm so, so happy. Happiness Handmade LLC. All right, so I cranked out a bunch more dumpster fires. Now, these are just dumpsters right now, and some of them have smiles and some of them don't have smiles. None of them have their tags yet, but these are the colors that I'm gonna go for. I have a ton of these upstairs as well. So these are the colors that I'm gonna use. We have like blue, green, pink, and purple, and all of these are made with Cozy Cub or Posh Pearl or leftover Big Twist Posh or Baby Bear that I had. And like, I don't know, you guys, these are like very comparable, right? Like, I think Michaels has done a really good job of keeping, like staying true to what Big Twist was. because you're not seeing a whole lot of variation between all these different yarns. And, you know, like, honestly, like, they're all a mix together. So I thought that was really cool because I love Cozy Queb. I love Big Twist Posh, love Baby Bear. Like, those were my jam. So made a bunch of these, but they're not done yet. So I'm hoping to make all of the fires today to add, so they actually become emotional support dumpster. Well, no, they'll become dumpster fires, and then I need to add the tags, and then they will become emotional support dumpster fires. But the crocheting is done on all of the dumpsters, so that feels really good. And I want to bring 4 to the Queen Bee and 4 to the Painted Tree. And then I made a bunch of extras for markets and lives that I have coming up on Palm Street and in person. So I feel really, really good about, you know, the inventory that I have going for the dumpster fires. But I would like to, by the end of the day today, which, you guys, it's already like 3 o'clock here. It might even be closer to 4 now. You know how it goes. We'll see how far I get. I would love to get all of these done. If not the tags added, at least have the fires added to them and the smiles on them. So that way they're completely done. And then all I need to do is add the tags. I'm fine, everything's fine. Which is kind of how I'm feeling right now. I'm fine, everything's fine. But anyway, so these dumpster fires are, I'm cranking them out. The other thing that I want to get done today, and I think I have them upstairs right now, is I showed you my Mabel chickens earlier. So I have a good stock of Mabel chickens right now of different sizes. I want to finish the Mabel chicken keychains today too. So we'll start there. It's a bit of a tall order. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's so funny because, like, sometimes I think I'm really slow at crochet, and then other times I'm like, ooh, I'm in a really good groove. Like, I got that done pretty quickly. Like, that feels really good. But sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, like, everything's taking so much longer than I thought it would. You know what I mean? So, but I'm going to bring some of my birthstone bunnies. So I showed you guys those. I have a couple of birthstone bunnies that I decided to bring. I am going to bring some of the loveys back here. That way I can just get the retail spaces stocked, and then I can try to, you know, crank out some more inventory before my next market. The next market that's coming up is my Palm Street Live. It's the beginning of August. So by the time you're watching this, it will be either very, very close or just after doing, my birthday month Palm Street Live. So that's what's coming up next. So I'm feeling okay, but this is what I want to get done today. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to go crochet, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how far that I've gotten. I'm going to do that on this video. But again, let me know in the comments what you think and what you like. Oh my gosh, I know I'm not the only one that this happens to. I just spent like a good 7 minutes looking for my hook. I was like all over, like looking all over there. I was about to look in the kids' rooms. They don't usually mess with my hooks, but I was like, where is this hook? I found it. It was not where I left it. Someone moved it, but I found it. But I feel like, what a waste of time. Like, I could be crocheting right now, but I'm looking for my hook. We are a couple days later now since that last little clip there. You guys, check it out. I have been cranking away. I am feeling so good about this inventory. Now, this is everything that's going to go to both retail spaces. I will link all the pattern designers in the description below. So if there's something that pops out to you, definitely check out those designers. And then, of course, I have my own patterns in here. I have free-handed some items as well. But I am feeling so good about this inventory. Okay, I just split it up, and this is what I will be taking to Painted Tree. So we're going to be going to Painted Tree first. As you can see, I've added all of my tags. I've added my warning tags as well. So they are ready to go. So let's head over to the Painted Tree. So this is the Painted Tree off of Berry Woods here in Kansas City. This is my little space right over here in the left-hand corner of the store on Aspen Avenue. If you are walking into the store, literally I am in the far back left right here in this cute little corner.
And as you can see, it always gets a little messy, which shows that people are interacting with the space. They're picking up the plushies, they're picking up the snuggies or the snugglers. And so that makes me really happy. Here is the space cleaned up, restocked. I love it so much. I'm so happy with it. I will certainly be back soon though to start adding more fall items, but gonna keep like the baseball and the summer stuff down there for now. But I'm really liking how it's looking. I will definitely let you guys know what's selling, how things are going, and if I'm making money. All right, the next day, these are all the items that I will be taking to the Queen Bee. You'll notice that I have similar items at both stores. These stores are across town from each other. They're really in like 2 different areas of the city. So I'm not too worried about having the same type of items in both stores. Day 2, we are at the Queen Bee now. I'm gonna be restocking the space. Let's go check it out. So here's the Queen Bee. It is massive, you guys. It is 2 floors. I'm on the bottom floor. They have it divided between like specialty boutiques and clothing upstairs, and then more vintage and handmade items downstairs. And so this is my cute little space. There it is, restocked. It looks so much better, I think. As you can tell, this is quite a bit smaller space than what I have at the Painted Tree. This, as well as the Painted Tree. So the Painted Tree, I have the cheapest and the smallest space that you can get at a Painted Tree, and that is the same for here at Queen Bee. Peep the cheeky turtles. Hello, cheeky turtles. You'll notice that I have those dancer dolls. Those were actually at the Painted Tree. They had been there for quite some time now, so I went ahead and pivoted them and moved them over. As you can tell, I have all of the tags on them as well. I may have mentioned this, or I know I've mentioned this in a previous video, but the summer months have been pretty slow at my retail spaces. I'm still making sales, which I'm grateful for, but the summer months have been slower. So really hoping that things start to pick up in the fall. My next retail restock video, I'll go into more detail about the numbers on what's selling, how much I'm making, am I making rent, and I'm making over rent, and all of that fun stuff. Okay, ending the day with some delicious dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you later.